All right, I got Bandit hanging out with me today. Bandit says hey to everybody, no pun intended, but we're going to talk about hay. And it's probably one of the most important nutritional topics that every new rabbit, every new guinea pig owner should be thinking about. We know these animals are an obligate herbivore, so in the wild, they are naturally eating dozens, if not hundreds of different types of plant materials. So we want to keep that in mind and do everything we can when we think about how to feed them in captivity to try to emulate that. And the foundation of that is truthfully hay. We want to focus on having a high fiber, high quality hay in their cage at all times. Now, not only are they going to eat that hay, but they're going to sleep on that hay, they're going to use that hay for bedding, they're going to poop on that hay, all part of their normal day-to-day life cycle. But keeping ample amounts of their hay in their cage is extremely important. Now, how much hay? That's another common question as well. The reality is you really can't put too much hay in a rabbit's cage, or a guinea pig for that matter. Giving them access to constantly be grazing and constantly be foraging on hay is extremely important for them nutritionally. There's a couple of key factors that we need to think about that impact why hay is so important. It really starts with their dentition. And one of the things that's unique with bandit and guinea pigs and other rabbits is that their teeth grow throughout their entire life. So hay provides that mechanical wear and tear to those teeth that prevents the development of dental disease. The second really important factor associated with hay is GI health. Keeping that GI system moving. We call that peristalsis. And fiber, specifically the insoluble parts of fiber, are what stimulate that GI tract to be moving all the time. A happy, healthy rabbit and guinea pig is an animal that's ingesting lots of hay and defecating fiber out the backside. So keeping ample amounts of fiber and hay in their cage at all times is really, really, really important. Now that we know that feeding a lot of hay is important, what about the different types of hay? I alluded to earlier the fact that in the wild, bandit would be eating huge quantities of different types of hays. So anything we can do to provide that diversity in captivity is a good thing. So while Timothy hay is a great place to start, we also want to think about feeding things like orchard grass or other types of grass hays. That diversity not only is different taste and texture to them, but provides a broadening of that nutritional profile. One of the other questions I get a lot is, what about alfalfa? Now, alfalfa is still not inappropriate, but we need to understand the difference. Alfalfa is not a grass hay, it's actually a legume, so a member of the sweet pea family. While there's still good amounts of fiber in alfalfa, there are also higher amounts of protein and calcium. And in our young growing rabbits and guinea pigs, sometimes in older rabbits or reproductive type rabbits, that may be appropriate. But for rabbits like Bandit here, who spend most of their time hanging out and sitting on the couch, we want to only use that alfalfa as a treat, as a supplement once in a while. But if you focus on having high quality amounts of high fiber hay available in their cage all the time, hopefully more than one type, that's really going to put your munchkin going down the right nutritional path.